Come with me to Portugal. Okay, so I'm gonna do a voiceover because I realized I was not talking too much in these videos. So I arrived in Portugal. It was hot, okay? Keep in mind I'm coming from Canada, and obviously not to play into that stereotype that Canada is freezing cold, but it's not Portugal weather right now. So we get there, passport control was packed. Like everybody was here. As you can tell, people are in distress. I saw a lady fall over. Like everyone is hot. AC's not working, fans not working. They ran out of water. I was like, oh my gosh. I ended up being in that line for a little bit over 2 hours, and thank God I had my portable fan with me, because I promise you guys, if I did not have my portable fan with me, I would have turned into a rotisserie chicken. Thankfully, I was able to get through. This is what straight delirium looks like, because not me having a fan with the window open. I got to my hotel, so let me show you guys the full hotel tour. First, oh my gosh. Very tea. Look at the mirror. This is so mindful. I love this too. And then I booked the room with the panoramic view. It's just a regular window, but it's still nice. Like, I was considering getting a place with a balcony, but honestly, it's not that serious. Ooh, ooh, ooh. The way I did my makeup in 30 minutes, classic. But yes, this is the dress from Shein, and then I'm also pairing it with Queentiwa sandals. And then I got this bag with dupe. I was not about to spend that much money just for a bag. So I got a dupe of it on Amazon. Yes, now I'm going to explore. I still have to put on my knee braces, but once I do that, I'll head out and go out for dinner and then see if there's anything cool in the vicinity, and then just head back, because honestly, I do want to make sure that I rest today. I might go swimming later. We'll see.
She did not go swimming later.
But I also want to take pictures of myself, so. All right, first day out and not doing too well. My reservation was at 7. Right now it's like 7:03. I am nowhere close to where I should be because I am very much lost, so that is very unfortunate. So that was a flop. I was good on time, and it said it was only a 4-minute walk, but the more I kept walking, the more time kept getting added, and I was like, where am I going? So I've decided to call an Uber, but the Uber is gonna take like 6 minutes, so I am very much late. Okay, my original Uber was taking way too long, so I've just called a new one because I'm like, this is so ridiculous and embarrassing. I hate that for me. So obviously I was panicking, but honestly, I just feel so bad about being late to things, especially when I make a reservation, because I'm thinking like, dang, they have a spot for me. I'm wasting everybody's time. Like, I just felt so terrible about it, even though I did try to be on time. But regardless, they didn't even ask for my reservation anyways. I was like, okay, it's not super strict, which I really appreciated. This restaurant is called Seoul Gardens, and I ordered the shrimp pad thai. I can't lie to you guys, we're all a team here. I did not love what I ate, but I love the service. I love how accommodating they were. I told them about my allergies and they immediately locked in. There wasn't a case of, maybe, you know, because I've been to so many places where they don't care. Whereas this one, they're like, oh, that's perfectly fine. Like, our chef will be able to easily accommodate that, which made me feel so welcomed. So even though I didn't fully enjoy what I ate, I really did enjoy the experience. I just came back to my hotel to put my sweater on, which I'm just now finding out is see-through, but anyways, whatever. Literally running to the viewpoint because I want to take pictures before it gets dark, and as you can tell, it's already getting dark, so I hope I can get at least like one picture of me at this viewpoint. But it's already 9 o'clock, or at least like 8:55, so yeah, we'll see how that goes. I got here, I was just taking in the beauty of everything. This was genuinely such a serene experience for me. But outside of that, what I really appreciated was the friendliness of everyone. As I'm truly at peace here, I'm just chilling at the viewpoint. Like, the views are beautiful. I'm just like, good golly, this is so lovely. The air is nice, like, it's just so serene right now. The way that people were coming up to me, people were chatting with me, having small talk, offering to take my pictures. I was like, what in the world is this? So experiencing something like this where everyone felt so warm and welcoming was such a beautiful introduction to Portugal. Alright guys, so today's day 2. It's like 9-something a.m. at the moment. I'm trying to quickly get down to the breakfast buffet because it ends at 10 a.m. I went to sleep after 4 a.m. so I'm very tired, but hopefully like once I come back from eating, I could just sleep for another hour or 2 before I get ready for the day. I'm trying not to rush myself because at the end of the day, I am on vacation, so yes, but I did not want to miss that buffet because I did pay for it. It's so funny because usually I don't book hotels that have breakfast included because it is more expensive, but my sister is the exact opposite where she will only book a place if there's breakfast included. Now I understand why, because when I tell you, this buffet was incredible. Everything was fresh. There are chefs literally cooking right in front of you. You can make requests to the chefs. I was eating like I had never seen food before. Don't judge me too hard on this plate because I went back for seconds and I went back for thirds because obviously I also needed some fruits. I feel like I am at the top of the world right now. No one could tell me anything after eating this breakfast buffet. Not my stomach, not my back, not the calories. I did not care because it was just such a good experience. So I highly recommend you get a hotel that has a breakfast too. I'm gonna go back to my room now and probably lay down for another 2 hours. Then I'll get ready. I'm gonna head over to the Alfama district. If I want to adjust to the time difference, I have to stay up. So I am going to explore the Alfama district. My goals today are Alfama district, Tram 28, and there's this really nice viewpoint that I want to check out, and then hopefully if I can get some gelato, that'd be really nice. I feel like one thing that really slowed me down, I did not bring a steamer with me. I knew I should have brought a travel steamer, but I was like, oh, you know, my wrinkle spray would be enough. My wrinkle spray was not enough, so everything in my compression cube is completely wrinkled besides this. So I'm like, okay, well, I guess I'll be wearing this today. But you know, I will be moving locations tomorrow, so I'll use like their iron instead, because there is just not an iron in my room. And I'm sure I could call room service, but I'm like, girl, anyways. So I'm gonna get ready now, put some makeup on, and hopefully I'll just be out for like maybe 4 or 5 hours and then come back and then relax for the rest of the night, do some editing, maybe read a little bit, and call it a day. Okay, so I finished my makeup in 20 minutes. I'm very proud about that. So, let's go. I have tried a multitude of different eSIM providers, I promise you. Every single time I've been to Japan, I'm always trying something new. Mind you, I've been there 4 times at this point. But this time I was like, you know what? Let me actually use Saily. And I bought it with my own money, okay? So imagine my surprise when they reach out to me and they're like, you want to do a collaboration? I was like, period, because I'm already using the product. So I am going to give a very honest review of how it is. So Saily is an app that gives you instant data access for 190 countries. And me personally, I had it downloaded and ready before I even landed in Portugal. I was ready to go. I really appreciate it because I obviously did not have to hunt for SIM cards at the airport, which I have done before, and it is very stressful. Would not recommend doing that. And on top of that, there are no scary roaming fees, which obviously I do appreciate. And this is a big one, okay? I did not have to rely on public Wi-Fi, which, as you guys know, can be very sketchy. And what I found to be really interesting that I did not know about before was that Saily is actually brought to you by NordVPN. So they actually do prioritize online privacy and safety. It actually comes in with built-in protection features like ad blocking, secure browsing, and you can even change your location, which I have been having a lot of fun with. Yes, I have. I just feel like it's so efficient, especially if, let's say, you're hopping between countries as well. Having that digital SIM just makes it easier to switch your virtual location and your eSIM. That being said, if you're traveling soon, definitely check it out. Make sure you use my code, which I'll put on the screen right now, for 15% off your data plan. The link is also in the description, and that's it. Let's get back to the video. I have never brought any of my supplements along with me on vacation, and then I wonder like, why does my stomach hurt? So I am breaking old habits, so I have to take control of that. That's what I'm doing. I think honestly the hardest part is opening this. I think because of my nails, it's very much a mission to do so. I have vitamin B6, vitamin B12, iron, vitamin C, vitamin D3, magnesium, and ginger root. The ginger root is specifically for like digestion. I'm not having any digestion issues right now, but to be honest, I'll probably still take it. How do people have all their supplements all in one go? How do y'all do that without absolutely throwing up and gagging and choking? Because I need to do it in like 2 to 3 rounds. Ugh. That was serious. Oh my goodness, this is so stunning. around 28, I think. I'm so excited about being here. I'm gonna take a picture in the area. And I don't know if it's like blocked off. I don't think so. But this is so cool. What the heck? It's okay. Hello. Oreo? Y'all, when I tell you, I am fighting for my life right now. They were not lying when they said Portugal is very hilly. Oh, this is cool though. Look at this. As you can see, that's so cool. At this point, I decided to walk a bit around the
Castelo de São Jorge.
I couldn't actually go in because I knew that there were a lot of steps, and as you guys know, I do have a double knee injury. So it was nice to at least explore the area without actually going into the castle. Oh, I feel like I need another break. Even though I just finished my gelato break, I'm like, girl.
I'm getting the picture of the birdie.
So I'm finally off the tram. I was literally on it for like almost 2 hours, just chilling. The first half I was standing up, but the second half I was able to sit. So I rode it all the way and then like halfway back again. So I almost did another round trip, but I was like, I need to find somewhere to eat. So I'm looking for a ramen spot. I believe it's called Yuki Ramen, so hopefully I find it soon. All right guys, we're gonna give Yuki Ramen a shot here. Okay, so Yuki Ramen was not allergy friendly, but now I'm at Pizzeria Tapas La Familia. So as you can clearly tell at this point in the video, I'm very tired. And it's crazy because it's not like I did a lot, but I feel like all the walking really was exhausting for me. But I was not about to end the day right there, okay? I had to go eat. As you can tell, Yuki Ramen was not allergy friendly, but that's okay. I kept it pushing and I went to Pizzeria Tapas and I got ready to order my food. I've been drinking the Fanta. And it honestly does taste different. Like I have seen people talk about how Fanta is different depending on what country you're in, but like it's more orange, like or yellow orange rather than like the neon orange, and it's still very sweet, but not like an artificial sweet. I honestly think I prefer it. So the food arrived and I got this ground beef pasta, very mindful, and honestly the service was so nice. Like the server that I had, God bless that man, he was so friendly, and again, yet another positive interaction that I've had in Portugal. Wow, I don't even know what this place is, but that is gorgeous. But I'm looking for sweet treats, so. I do feel like today was a really productive day, and I'm excited to end it off with hopefully a sweet treat. I don't even know when they close, but I feel like it was good. I went to a bunch of different tourist attractions, and again, everyone is just so friendly in Portugal. and overall I've just been having such a good experience here. Obviously I did get my sweet treat, but that's not where we're ending it off. We're ending it off with me literally going the next day to Porto. Yes, that is me in the train station. It took a while to find out where in the world I was going, but I did end up at the Lisbon train station. I think it's always nice to actually get a first-hand experience of other countries' public transportation. And when I tell you that it was so efficient, so straight to the point. Obviously I did end up having to ask customer service what line and what platform I needed to go to, but once I boarded, it was such a peaceful experience. As you guys saw, I had a footrest, very clean. I had an outlet, there was Wi-Fi on the train, and then just like that, within 2 hours I ended up in Porto because my friend is arriving and I'm so excited to spend the rest of the trip with her. The beginning of the trip was me doing solo stuff, and I'm so excited to be doing it with someone else. Once I arrived, I took an Uber to my Airbnb, which, let me tell you guys something, it was a very nice location, but we did have a multitude of issues with this Airbnb, which is so unfortunate because obviously no one wants to spend money on a place only to end up being dissatisfied. And obviously I don't want to discourage anybody who may want to eventually rent out this Airbnb. I do not take responsibility for that. I'm just sharing my personal experience. However, I felt like staying at a place that didn't have working AC or internet is not necessarily desirable. However, maybe in the future everything will be resolved, because if not for that, it honestly would have been a really good stay. The price itself wasn't too bad as well. I believe it was 400 to 500 between the both of us, so about $800 to $1,000 in total, which is not too bad. We were so excited for this stay, but unfortunately it just did not live up to our expectations. Okay, so I've settled into my Airbnb, but anyways, I'm just trying to get some wrinkles out of the clothes that I want to wear later tonight because we're going to an immersive show. Very excited about that. But yeah, I've just been like unpacking my stuff and putting things where I can, but yes, that is all.